Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa. It is an honor to welcome back the birthday girl herself, Mercedes Brunelli. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Same to you. What better way to celebrate your birthday than, with you guys?
Right, and the Emmys that happened this past weekend. And Can't even.
My head is still spinning.
Well,
it was amazing.
We saw you all over the red carpet. So rewind to the daytime Emmys last season. Both Erin and I got to wear carry your lovely clutches. Wear art, be art, right?
We've met you in the Style Lounge. Fabulous. You've done some amazing work.
Thank you, thank you.
So obviously you're an entrepreneur, great for the theme of the day. And tell us a little bit about your journey towards being able to have self-love and celebrating you.
Well, I'll be honest, I've went through a very difficult transition just in the past few months. I think that kind of what you guys were touching on earlier is that you don't really celebrate the successes, and I don't think that I was mentally in the place that I needed to be.
Because, I mean, look at those bags with those Emmys. That's a huge success.
And it's funny, that was probably the biggest wake-up call, is, I was in a very dark spot, and I just realized, I would have these small successes, but I wasn't really embracing what they were. I wasn't appreciating it. I just kept focusing like, well, why is my business not where I want it to be? Why don't I have the money or the funds that I want to do? Things like that. And I realized after focusing on all the negatives, you're actually attracting all of that negative energy. So you're not able to really focus and allow all these good things to happen to you. So it really took something to really shake me out of my comfort zone for me to realize, wow, I have achieved so much. I mean, I'm a pretty young individual to have started my own business, and I have these amazing things. And then when I started to realize how great what I currently had, I get a phone call. We'd love you at the Emmys. Can you come? Can you fly to California?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations.
What was that moment? Was there, do you mind saying, you said there was something that really shook you out of there?
I'll be honest, I was in a very unhealthy relationship. And I think like most individuals, we get, I don't want to use addicted, but you become comfortable in a lifestyle, even if it's not a good one. And unfortunately, I think for me, I got used to that comfort zone, and I never really pushed myself to that level because I was kind of staying stagnant as what I was doing. So when that relationship came to an end, it really made me focus like, this is me. I'm powerful, I'm strong, I can do this on my own, I need nothing. And it just literally, things have been spiraling nonstop. So it was very hard to realize, but it was truly the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Congratulations on breaking that cycle. It's
Thank
a tough
you.
one to break, for sure.
It sure is.
It is.
How did you begin building on that self-love when you had this realization? Is there anything
Honestly,
specific you did?
well, I have an amazing support system in my family. Just really thinking and realizing, having like, the shoes, the cars, the boats, things like that, none of that really matters. All those are material things. What really matters is my creativity, my passion, my drive every day to wake up and do what I love to do. That's what made me realize, that's what matters.
Yeah, I just love that.
So true.
I remember reading somewhere that like a quote basically said, if everything you have can be bought and sold, one day it will be. And so you've got to, it's an invitation to discover something that's perfectly priceless that can't be bought or sold ever. Your creativity, your passion, your purpose.
It's what makes me me.
Yeah.
And that's what makes, all this happen. So it's a beautiful thing.
Tell us about the jewel collection.
So right now I'm trying to do a whole funky new line. So you'll see like different things. I'm really trying to play on wearable art. I want to do things like with the eyeglasses, do very detailed things. I want to make sure that this is something, when someone holds it, they're like, wow, this is really extraordinary. I feel like I'm using a piece of art.
I love the French fries. I was like, what is that?
It's just fun.
It's so
colorful. Cute. Fries before guys.
Fabulous. Where do you find most of your inspiration?
Anywhere, like it just, anything that comes to my head, I just try to, I find it as like a challenge to figure out, how can I put this on a bag? How can I make this cool and have somebody want to wear it? So it's fun to just really think outside the box, and the sky is the limit.
Well, and you come from a line of very talented women. I remember you mentioning your grandmother.
Yes, my grandmother. She definitely was my biggest inspiration. I remember just when I was little, you were talking about your favorite birthday gift. I remember I always would get arts and crafts, and for me, my favorite was I got this whole like box of glitter crayons and markers and glitter, and it was like the best day ever. So she just always like, encouraged me to just create, follow your passion, and then everything will fall into place.
When would you say you're at your creative best? Are there specific moments where you discover that it's like a theme when you're in the
think-
shower? When
I think it's still happening now. I think now, you know, the ideas, and I just actually expanded. I'm going to do compact mirrors with the same concept on it. So Swarovski crystal compact mirrors that go in the clutches. So the brain is spinning. I mean, the sky's the limit. Stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.
I'd also like to request something very cool to hold business cards in.
Good call, Jess.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
All right.
Have a think on that, because I think it's so powerful when you actually get to give somebody your business card. And when I pull it out, I want to pull it out with a statement.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
A little bling factor.
Name that cute,
yeah.
Jess.
Exactly. So maybe we should do a little collaboration on that. Stay
I got
tuned
you.
for that
We'll
one.
definitely we'll do something.
I love that. So where can people find your work?
My website, mercedesbrunelli.com. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, so you can just Google Mercedes Brunelli and everything should just pop up right there.
All right. Love it.
Thank you so much, and happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
We're honored to
Happy
celebrate
birthday.
with you
We need
today.
cocktails.
Absolutely. Or Lisa Cake. Stay tuned. We'll be
tuned.
back with more on Good Morning La La Land.